and then we'll do coach questions. Kyle, give us an overview.
I thought for the first game of the tournament, it's always hard the first time you play, the opening night, and especially with someone who's already played before, when you haven't got any footing into a game and get a feel for a game. And I thought our guys, really we made some shots. I thought we dominated the boards with Kevon. I challenged him this week to do something different besides relying on his jump shot. And Ivan's really banged up and came through and made some shots. And Leon, we dominated the glass, and it was a good win for us. And I really, Central Arkansas, I know they're going to postseason play, which is tremendous for not only them but our league. Abilene's going to postseason play. Just a credit to how good our league's really becoming. And it was a hard-fought win. I thought our kids played really well. Executed, but I don't think that, and I never felt threatened as a coach during the game that we weren't in control of the game, and which is good because we got to play a lot of players, and it was fun to watch our guys perform out there.
Okay, Brandon.
Brandon Williams, Southland.org. First off, guys, congratulations on the win. Kevon, like you said, like the coach just mentioned, you were challenged. And in the end, you guys had almost as many offensive rebounds as they had rebounds combined. Just talk about the dominance that you guys established in the paint tonight.
I just wanted to come out. We just wanted to come out and play with a chip on our shoulder and, get the job done. So we're going to come out tomorrow with the same thing.
Ivan, Coach just talked all week about...
Let's get the mic, because we're streaming, so we need to hear you.
Sorry about that. Caleb with KTRA News. Ivan, Coach talked earlier today about just trying to play in 5-minute spurts of energy and just try to keep that energy up for 5 minutes at a time or 3 minutes at a time. How do you feel like y'all did with that overall tonight?
I feel like we did really good. We have a deep team, so whenever somebody comes in, they go hard for however long they're in, and then the next guy's up. So.
It's for both players. Isaac Negro, the Sawmill. I don't know that Jordan Howard's had a night like that as far as quiet against you guys in his career against Stephen F. Austin. What was it about your game plan tonight versus the first 2 times you guys played that was so different?
Ivan, you start.
It's just pride for us. First time we played him at their place, he had a great game, and we just.
Brady hit 43.
Didn't he? He had a pretty good game. And, ever since that game, we just brought it upon ourselves, like, as a team, that we wouldn't let anybody do that to us again.
Kevon.
Same thing Ivan said. We got too much pride for that. We just want to come out and play hard and not let that happen again and get the win. So that's what happened.
Brandon.
Ivan and Kevon, as Ivan mentioned, you guys talked about how deep the bench is, 9 guys coming in tonight. Just talk a little bit about how strong the depth is on this team, especially at a time like this in March.
I feel like, for me personally, whenever the guys that start and the guys that come in, there's no drop-off with anybody at any spot, really. Whenever someone comes in, it's like the same. They bring the same energy, can do about the same things on the court, defensively, offensively. So I feel like we really don't have too many weaknesses as a team.
Definitely. I feel the same way, actually. Like, our depth on the team is very deep, so we have no worries when we come out the game because we know they're going to bring energy. Same thing when they come in. Add to it.
Okay, any more questions for the student athletes? Guys, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Now questions for Kyle. You just get beat up, don't you?
All the time.
Yeah.
I'll take it, though.
Brandon?
Coach, have you seen any time during the season where the team dominated the glass as well as they did tonight?
Not as extensively maybe as tonight. We've had some games where we've been pretty good rebounding. We really focused this week on trying to, I think to win a championship, either regular season, which we didn't do, and or a postseason tournament, you have to win in the paint. You got to win at the free throw line. You have to win at the paint. In 3 games, you're not going to make shots for 120 minutes. So you have to win. You got to make layups, which we really didn't make layups tonight. And but you got to make layups. You got to get, and if you don't, you better try to make the second one. You got to get to the free throw line. You know, the shots that you've been practicing since you were about 4 or 5 years old, you got to try to make those. And, you know, but offensive rebounds is just effort. And these guys commented on our depth, you know, and that's, if they're not giving great effort, they know someone's coming in behind them pretty quickly. And that's really, you know, we talked as a team this week about servanthood as teammates. And to become great, you know, they needed to be servants to each other. And if we're all servants to one another, then we have a chance to be great. And that's kind of been our theme all year long, but it just kind of stressed it a little bit more.
Regarding the job you guys did on Howard tonight, and then also speaking of the rebounds, you think fatigue was a factor for them coming off the night?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, we'll be tired, a little bit tired tomorrow. Unless somebody will wave a magic wand on them. We'll, you know, but if you tell yourself you're going to be tired, you know, these guys, you know, they practice. We practice a lot. But if you tell yourself you're not tired, you're not. Your mind controls your body. I mean, so our guys won't be tired, or we won't tell them they're tired. But, you know, we just beat them 40 at our place. And so mentally, I think we had an edge on them. And I think they thought, I mean, oh, here we go again. You know, when it started going kind of like that, or I hope it did. That at least was that our thought process to kind of attack them like that. I don't know if it did or not. I mean, he's a player of the year. I mean, he just missed some shots. You know, I don't know if we did anything special. We changed. We made some adjustments to how we guarded him from the first time when we gave up 43 and shot 20-something free throws against us. The second time we played him, and we pretty much went in the same game plan this time, how we played him at home. And I thought, you know, we had Holyfield out there guarding. You know, you can give the guards a lot of credit for guarding, but half the time our big guys were guarding and use their length and try not to get shots up against him. And, you know, I thought our guys did it was a team defense. It wasn't one guy that was guarding him. But when our little guys, Como and Aaron, were guarding, they made it really hard for him to catch. And, you know, it just worked out for us tonight. You know, they tried pretty hard, I thought.
Brandon? Go ahead.
It's been about 70 days since you and Nichols last faced off. You know, that was the first, I think it was the second game of the conference season for both the teams. What are the two areas of growth that you believe that your team has kind of exhibited since that, you know, 70 days ago at the start of the conference season, as you prepared to meet up with them again tomorrow night?
Well, you know, I think for us, you know, I think we've defined some more roles probably since then. I think Nichols obviously has had a little change in their lineup, a little hiccup with their Sadler. I don't know if he's playing or not. But I think they've done you know, they got the coach of the year in their league. They've got a very, very mature team. You know, we played really well. One of our most complete games when we played them the first time. I think it didn't matter who we played that night after us losing at Southeast Louisiana. Our guys have responded really well when we've lost. I mean, it's kind of been the trend of our team this year. We win about 5 or 6 and lose 1, and that's kind of how we've done it. We lost, you know, the game that really cost us the conference championship at Lamar at home. And I told our guys after the game, I said, you know, the next day at least, I said, hey, this is perfect for us because this has been our trend all year long. Lose 1, win about 5 or 6. I said, so we get about 5 games left, win 5 more, we'll be in the NCAA tournament. I said, guys, it's perfect. We need this, you know, because we haven't proven we can win 10 or 11 in a row. I said, you know, this fits us to a T all season long. So, you know, we needed to lose today. I said, if you're into, you know, mathematics or all that kind of stuff, I'm not really into it, but we haven't been able to do it. But I thought we played great against them, and they've got a really good coach and really good players, and obviously, since that day, Shannon Bogues has made a 3-point shot since then. So we've gotten a little bit better. He's gotten a little bit better with his perimeter game since then.
Brandon?
Coach, how often is it when you have that feeling where you're not worried? You mentioned earlier that, you know, you weren't worried or really concerned about Central Arkansas making a run, you know, once they got within about, say, 15 or so.
Well, I wouldn't say I wasn't worried, but, you know, like, when we played Lamar at home, I never felt like I was in control of the game at Lamar. When we played Lamar at home, and for sure at their place, God dang, we were swimming uphill the whole time. But you know, there are some games where you always feel like you're in control of the game. Even if you're behind, you still feel like if you can just get it in the last 5 minutes, within a couple points, you can draw something up, your guys can make something happen, you're going to win the game. And Lamar, I never felt like we were in that deal. Tonight, I never felt like, no matter what they did, if Howard made 4 or 5 threes, we could still score points against them. We could still draw something up and figure out a way to get 2 or 3 baskets, something that was, we could make something happen. I mean, they have a very explosive offense. I think our defense was, and that's what's happened to us. And Charlie asked a question, I probably didn't answer it right for him, but our defense has really come a long way in the last month. I mean, we've averaged our margin of a lead in the last month has been over 20, I think. Tonight was only 12, but I mean, I think and it's only because our defense has gotten tighter, we've gotten better, and hopefully we'll continue to stay on that path. And against a really good offensive team tonight, they put 5 guys out there to make threes. I challenged them not to give up more than 18 three-point attempts tonight, and I guess they got up 19. I guess late in the game they shot that one, but I thought if we didn't give up threes, they'd have a hard time beating us. Just as a coach going into the game.
Anything else? Okay.
Thanks.
Sleep fast.
Sleep? Yeah.